A cue card holder from SNL is now speaking out, saying that Ryan Reynolds is the one who came up with the joke about the Baldoni Lively lawsuit. But what's interesting is now Ryan Reynolds and NBC are saying that the joke was not made by him. What's going on here, y'all?
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal.
What's up? Obviously, a lot of people are still hung up about the situation that happened and the joke that happened at the SNL 50th anniversary. I feel like that joke was bigger than the actual event, the actual anniversary in itself. But nonetheless, a cue card holder from the show speaks out and is saying that Ryan Reynolds was out here saying, hey, I got a better idea. I got a better joke. Let's joke about the Justin Baldoni Blake Lively lawsuit. It'll be a hilarious bit and people will love it. This cue card holder is basically saying that he pitched this whole thing. But then, of course, we're hearing from other places. NBC and Ryan Reynolds are basically saying that didn't happen, which is very interesting. So let's take a look at this article. Again, it's like, but again, this feels very on par to what we've been hearing. We're so depressed. We can't believe we're going through all this stuff and we can't go out. We can't even see daylight. And then they go out and they're at the 50th anniversary. Now we're hearing that, oh, no, we didn't do anything. We didn't come up with the joke. That was created by somebody else. But then I'm wondering, who is the one who made up the joke then? If it wasn't pitched by him, who pitched the joke, right? You even got NBC backing it up, saying, no, Ryan Reynolds did not okay this joke. He did not pen and write this joke down. It was made by somebody else. Interesting, right? So, in on the joke, Ryan Reynolds' joke about his and Blake Lively's legal battle. With It Ends With Us, Justin Baldoni, during the SNL 50th anniversary special was his idea, says the show's cue card guy. Now, here's the thing. I hope this cue card guy still got his job. That's all I'm going to say. I hope he still got his job because let's be real. If NBC is now speaking out and saying, "Nah, man, that ain't the truth, man," I'm really worried he might not have his job no more, and he might have been there for a long time, right? Shoot, that's terrible. But moving on. So Ryan Reynolds surprised viewers, which we already know about the joke. And he's like, why? What have you heard? And everyone laughed. Okay. Was the biggest joke, was the biggest laugh out of the jokes that he put out. I'm going to be real. That was the biggest laugh out of all the jokes that he did. But moving on Tuesday, the veteran SNL cue card guy, Wally Ferriston, okay, AKA cue card Wally, revealed that the joke was entirely Reynolds' idea. He had a different line in rehearsal and he pitched that line to replace it. This is what the cue card guy said during an interview on with Australian breakfast radio show Fifi, Fev, and Nick. Okay, when asked whether the quip was improv, okay, or on Ryan Reynolds, or if it was scripted, right? So that was his idea to do it there. This is what cue card guy says. We wouldn't want to do anything too controversial unless they were in on it. So yeah, that was his line. That was his idea to do. So neither Ferriston or Reynolds immediately responded to the post, to the article I'm reading here, for a request for comment. However, a source close to the actor denies the claims, and as did NBC. So again, it just doesn't make any sense. They're saying that it wasn't something that came from him. But let's continue on, okay? The day after the SNL special aired, Baldoni's attorney responded saying that the joke was very surprising to him, okay? It surprised him. And yeah, I get it being very surprising to a lot of people, all right? But what's also interesting, again, like I said just a second ago, Ryan Reynolds and NBC deny SNL staffers' claims about being in on the Blake Lively drama joke. So again, he had to read the joke. He had to know that the joke was like the whole thing was scripted. So it's not like he can sit there and go, oh, I didn't know that was going to be the response. You know what I'm saying? Or I didn't know that that was going to be the question that was going to be asked to me. You know what I'm saying? It just seems a little bit wild. But Ryan Reynolds is denying a Saturday Night Live staffer claims that he pitched a viral joke referring to his wife's controversial legal battle. After the SNL anniversary special aired on Sunday, the cue card handler claimed that he helped write a joke, that Ryan Reynolds helped write a joke that referenced to this legal battle with Lively and Justin Baldoni. He had a different line, which we already read before, okay? And he was in on it. That's it. They were in on it. So during the segment where we already know about the joke, okay? We already know about the joke. But a rep for Ryan Reynolds told USA Today on Thursday that Fairston's claims are not true. His team's statement was echoed by NBC, the network that airs SNL. So they reached out for comment to all these different people. Reynolds was not involved in the creation of the joke, according to a source familiar with the situation, but not authorized to speak publicly with USA Today. That's interesting. Didn't they just speak to them? But moving on. Okay. Baldoni's attorney, Brian Friedman, said he was surprised by it. All right. So we already know about all this stuff. But what's weird to me is that they're now sitting there saying, oh, no, it has nothing. He didn't pen it. He didn't come up with it. It wasn't his idea. So then whose idea was it? If NBC is willing to die on this hill too, who did it? Who wrote the joke? That's it. If Ryan Reynolds did not write the joke, then who wrote the joke? That's basically all it is. Don't be out here saying one thing and then you see what I'm saying? Now I feel bad. Like I said, I feel bad for the cue card holder, because that cue card holder, I'm sure, is a very hardworking man, very hardworking person, probably been in the game for a very, very long time. He's known as cue card Wally or something like that. I mean, clearly he's been in the game for a long time, and now his job could put, because he had an interview basically saying like, no, that whole thing was added later. He had something better and he wanted to come up with it, and they put that joke in there. So what is the truth, guys? That's the main question. Is Ryan Reynolds lying? Is NBC and Ryan Reynolds lying? Is Wally Fairston lying, the cue card holder? Is he really, why would he waste his time lying, guys? You got to understand that. Why would he waste his time lying? But anyway, guys, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts are, okay? Let me know. I like I said, I'd hate to see this man lose his job because of something like this. Real talk. Now you got to, not only do you have ridiculous things going on, other people have already lost their jobs. Last thing we need to have is an innocent dude just telling his side of the story, what he saw, lose his job as well. We already got enough people losing their jobs. We don't need cue card guy losing his doggone job too. Let's be real. Okay. So hopefully they come clean with whatever the truth is. But somebody had to have written the joke. Somebody. This was scripted. This was not some improv thing. Real talk. But anyway, guys, that's my thoughts. That's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Hit that like button down below. Crush that subscribe button. We'll be talking soon. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.